Right. Well, when the Fed or the Treasury or the government prints money, it's not distributed evenly. It doesn't go to everybody on an equal basis. It goes to the central banks first. Like banks on Wall Street will get the money first, and then they'll use that money to buy back their own stock. And then the executives have stock options tied to the stock, and they'll make 10,000% in a month. And then they'll go buy a painting for $100 million. And then, so the people who are working at Sotheby's, who are cleaning Sotheby's toilets, they might get a nickel raise for that month. And the person who bought that painting just made $100 million because they had first use of the money. Because it's distributed through an inner circle first. They use it to bid up assets quickly. And then by the time it reaches downstream to the general public, its purchasing power has been dramatically reduced.
And how long has this been in play? Because it seems to me that this system is what has got us in this shithole that we're in now, because we have these uber rich that then have all access to all this money, who then buy the media companies, who then pay for the politicians, who then sort of trickles down. So they got this whole control matrix around us.
Yeah, it's been going on for a long time. It's just that it's become exacerbated since 2008, because in 2008, the move by the politicians in Washington was to bail out the creditors and not the debtors. That was the first time in history that's ever happened, where the creditors were bailed out and not the debtors. And so what the creditors did, that the banks, they simply were given a larger credit line to do the exact same bad things, but worse. So here we are 12 years later, and it's the same crisis. It's part two of the same crisis, but 20, 30 times more exaggerated, much worse. And the response is the same, to print more money. So the central bank, the Federal Reserve Bank, now owns 1/3 of America's GDP.